What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year's. Well, this is filmed on New Year's Eve and this is pretty much a quick little update video and kind of, well, I'm gonna lower the hatch a little bit more in the rears. A lot of people were saying, wow, why'd you lower your car? It's gonna be non-drivable. First off is this car is on 16-inch wheels. So on EKs, if you're running 15s, the car sits pretty low, especially at this height on 15s. But on 16s, the wheels are bigger and the tires are bigger. You could pretty much sit a lot lower, have that pretty much the body look low, but underneath the whole undercarriage sits pretty high. And I don't scrape my exhaust or nothing. The only thing I do scrape is that lip, because that lip sits low, as you guys can see. And we're gonna be lowering the rears so it can match the fronts, because I've been driving this car and every time I park somewhere I can see that the rears is slightly higher, so we're gonna lower the rears probably like 1/4 of an inch and it should be good to go. I think it should be fine. It should be totally fine. It looks even right now, but it's actually not. So we're gonna lower the car a little bit more. Tomorrow, Just for Fun is having a New Year's cruise. There's a New Year's cruise tomorrow. And I don't think they're making it public. I'm not too positive. You're gonna have to check out the Just for Fun Instagram. I'll link it down below. See if they end up posting it publicly. But we're gonna lower the rears. But before I get into lowering the rear of this car, I did end up spending or kind of splurging on some parts randomly, because one is, if you guys do know, a lot of parts do get discontinued, especially a lot of the Japanese companies or Japanese brands. And some of the US companies, they go out of business, so that stuff gets discontinued also. If you guys do follow Spoon Sports, the EG lips are discontinued now. Same with the duckbill. EKs, you can still get the front lips, you can still get the wing and the mirrors, of course, but they are going up in price. So they're skyrocketing in price because I believe sometime next year they're gonna discontinue the EKs and the DC2 front lips, or the parts in general. So now is like the time to hop on it, and I think a lot of people kind of caught on. So a lot of places in the California don't in stock like a EK front lip anymore or a DC2 front lip. And I think I've been trying to get my hands on a front lip for this car. So I do currently have one on the car, but I'm trying to get another one because they're gonna get discontinued, and of course the prices actually have been skyrocketing. Just to give you guys a quick little how do you say it? Just to tell you guys how much I bought this one for, and this was a couple months ago. I bought this one for $450 brand new. Now you go on websites and you can see that they're almost $700 now. So they're going up pretty fast, and people are still paying that amount of money because they want the lip. And I mean, honestly, like, that's such a good looking lip. Like for the Zenki front end 96, or the Zenki front end 9698, such a good looking lip. Cannot go wrong with the Spoon Sports lip. They do have fake ones, of course, which I do have one up there, and that's reserved for Juan. Oh, and speaking of front lips, I was lucky enough to find one for sale, brand new in box, and it's this one. This right here is the current lip that's on my car, and this is another brand new one. I opened it because you never know, sometimes stuff gets cracked and there's the defects on it, so I had to open that up just to inspect it, and it's a brand new lip, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. And I bought that for a lot cheaper than $700. So I'm very, very happy about that. Huge shout outs to Art of Attack. They luckily had one randomly in stock, so I hopped on it right away just so I could get it. And now I got a spare lip because this one is getting more and more destroyed. But yeah, and speaking of front lips, here's a Spoon Sports DC2 front lip. This is actually for sale. It's posted on my Instagram, so if anyone wants it, hop on the Instagram. If the post says sold, then it's sold. But this is still currently up for grabs. This is a DC2 one, and I think the DC2 Spoon Sports front lip is one of the best looking lips. It's like one of the best lips for the DC2 front end. And I like the EG lips also, but this is probably like one of the coolest lips for that car. And this one is really clean. It's just scratched, scraped underneath, Well, there's no cracks like how mine's cracked because I hit mine pretty hard. Super clean. And does say Spoon Sports right there. It just cracked on the, I believe on the DC2 Spoon front lips, they always crack right here. So this one does have a small little crack right here. And on this side too, a little bit, but it's nothing bad. So that's for sale on my Instagram, so go check it out. So for those of you guys that know that I actually sell T37s, I actually sold this to one of my customers and he decided to get rid of them, so I'm selling them for him. These are Hyper Blue, 16 by 8 plus 25 4x100, and they do come with the center caps, and the tires are pretty fresh. So these are for sale also. They're on my Instagram. And if you guys remember, I had a pair of white T37s, 16 by 8 plus 30 that I bought from Utah. I actually got rid of those, and yeah, I got rid of them, and for some reason I can't steer away from T37s. T37s were my all-time favorite wheels. I remember when I first got my first set of T37s, that was like a couple years ago, and I was so happy. I was happy. But these, I picked these up from Yahoo Auctions. These are 16 by 8 plus 30. They came black. I believe they painted it black, but these are a lot cleaner than the ones I picked up. The ones I got from Utah, they were cracked, but they were welded by a Christian, so they were repaired really good. And I sold them, but now I decided to pick up another set while up here because I have another two coming from Japan. I don't know when's gonna come in because it's getting shipped by EMS and it gets stuck in customs for like 2 days, and then it's just New Year's is coming up, so I don't know when those wheels are gonna come. I tracked it. It just shows that it left Tokyo, so let's wait for them. And it's gonna be a stagger setup. I'm gonna be running these 16 by 8 plus 30s, and I picked up a set of 16 by 7 plus 42s for the rear. Since my fronts are set for 16 by 8 plus 20 on my C28s, and the rears I push less camber out because I put these Regas on it. So we're gonna get rid of these Regas, put the T's on, and I'll probably just keep these on the side. And of course, we're gonna be pairing these up with Falcon Zennies, same as these. So huge shouts to Steve over at Falcon. Appreciate you. And on my daily, by the way, if anyone even cares, I picked up some Mag Blue T37s instead of the silver ones. Cool. All right, let's get to taking out this wheel and lowering the car a little bit more. This is the current height. Wait, actually, I think my garage is pretty uneven. Yeah, well, let's lower this thing so it can match.
I had the roses, but never your heart. I lived a dream, now I'm in the dark. Oh, 'cause you ran away and took my life, and so ripped me to pieces.
hopefully you guys enjoy the cinematics. I kind of miss making cinematics, so I decided just to also give it a go again. And my hands are shaky, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll probably do some editing and you won't see the shakiness. But I forgot to mention, I did get some spoon lug nuts, the blue ones, just so I can match the calipers. But I remember that they don't match my calipers because you can kind of see my calipers are a little bit lighter because I got these ceramic coated, so it made it a little bit lighter. Now the rear's all lowered. Hard to say, but I can see it in person. Looks so much better. Okay, now to edit this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Just for Fun annual New Year's car cruise. Last year, or this year, 2019, the beginning of this year, when we cruised up to Julian, that was when I decided to get rid of the ITBs. That was, yeah, now we're gonna be cruising on stock again. Cool. So, all right guys, short video, not too sure how long this video is, but I do have a new exhaust coming too. I'm keeping that, so don't ask if the secret exhaust is for sale. So peace out guys, don't listen to others. Have a great New Year's, and stay tuned for whatever comes next.